Hey there, amazing English learners. Welcome back to English Mastery Podcast. I'm Vey, and joining me as always is my incredible co-host, James. We're absolutely thrilled to have you here today.
Thanks, Vey. Yeah, I'm James, and wow, we've got something really special lined up for you today. You know, we get so many messages from listeners asking about one particular challenge, and I bet many of you can relate to this. It's that feeling when you know you should practice English, but somehow you just don't. You keep postponing it, right?
Oh, absolutely, James. That's called procrastination. And trust me, every single English learner deals with this at some point. But here's the thing. Today, we're going to share an incredibly simple yet powerful technique that can completely change your learning game. We call it the 10-minute magic rule, and honestly, it's been a total game changer for thousands of our listeners.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing about this method is its simplicity. We're not asking you to study for hours or completely overhaul your schedule. Just 10 minutes. That's literally shorter than most YouTube videos you watch. But here's where it gets interesting. This tiny commitment often leads to much bigger results than you'd ever expect.
And James, I think what makes this so effective is that it removes that overwhelming feeling, When you think, I need to study English, your brain might imagine hours of difficult work. But when you think, I'll just do 10 minutes, suddenly it feels totally manageable. It's like tricking your brain into starting, and once you start, magic happens.
That's such a perfect way to put it, Vey. It really is like a mental trick. So here's what we'll do in today's episode first. You'll hear a realistic conversation between two friends discussing this exact struggle. Then we'll break down useful vocabulary, practice some speaking exercises together, and finish with our signature shadowing practice that our listeners absolutely love.
Yeah, exactly. And remember, everyone, this isn't just about listening. We want you actively participating. Speak out loud with us, repeat the phrases, and don't worry about making mistakes. That's how real improvement happens. So grab your headphones, find a comfortable spot, and let's dive into today's conversation. Are you ready to discover how just 10 minutes can transform your English learning journey?
Perfect. Here we go with today's dialogue. Listen carefully to how these two friends talk about overcoming study procrastination.
Hey, Sarah, you seem a little stressed today. Everything all right with you?
Yeah. I really want to improve my English speaking, but I keep avoiding practice sessions. It's so frustrating.
Oh, I totally understand that feeling. But have you heard about the 10-minute commitment technique?
What exactly is that?
Simple. You commit to practicing for just 10 minutes, nothing more. After those 10 minutes, you're completely free to stop if you want.
Wait, only 10 minutes? That actually sounds doable.
Exactly. The brilliant part is that it helps your mind overcome that initial resistance. And here's the surprising thing. Most people naturally continue beyond those 10 minutes once they've started.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. I always feel unmotivated at the very beginning, but once I get going, it's not so difficult.
Right. The hardest part is always that first step. I use this technique whenever I feel reluctant to practice. Maybe I'll try it right now. Perhaps I'll listen to an English podcast for 10 minutes.
That sounds like a great plan. Let me know how it works out for you.
Thanks so much, Sarah. You always have such practical advice. So, James, before we explore some key vocabulary from that conversation, let's talk more about this 10-minute technique. Have you ever experienced that feeling where you want to study but just can't seem to get started?
Oh, absolutely, Vey. Sometimes I'll sit down with my English materials and just stare at them, feeling completely unmotivated. But this 10-minute approach has been incredible for me. The key insight is that we're not committing to hours of study, just a tiny, manageable chunk of time that feels completely non-threatening.
Yeah, exactly. And what I love about this method is that it works with your psychology rather than against it. When you tell yourself, I only need to do this for 10 minutes, your brain stops creating all those excuses and resistance. Plus, even if you genuinely stop after 10 minutes, you've still accomplished something valuable and built positive momentum.
That's such a great point about momentum, Vey. Because here's what usually happens once you start that English video or open that grammar book, your brain naturally wants to continue. You think, well, I'm already here doing this, might as well keep going a bit longer. It's like your mind gets warmed up and ready to learn.
Haha, exactly. It's like starting a car engine. The hardest part is that initial ignition, but once it's running smoothly, continuing feels natural. And for our listeners, this technique works with any English activity. Reading articles, practicing pronunciation, watching movies with subtitles, or even having conversations with language exchange partners.
Oh, and even if you do stop after exactly 10 minutes, you're still building that crucial daily habit. Consistency beats intensity every single time in language learning. So if you're listening right now and feeling hesitant about practicing, just remember, commit to 10 minutes and see what happens.
What an amazing session today, everyone. You've listened to real conversations, learned practical vocabulary, and practiced speaking with us. Remember, becoming fluent in English requires consistent practice, so definitely revisit this episode multiple times. Each time, you'll catch new details and improve your pronunciation.
Absolutely. And please try the 10-minute rule this week. Even when motivation feels completely absent, just commit to those 10 minutes. You might be amazed at what happens next. If this episode helped you, check out our other lessons on English Mastery Podcast. We've got tons of practical content waiting for you.
We'd love to hear your success stories. Leave us a comment and share, did you try the 10-minute rule? How did it work for you? Your experiences inspire other learners in our community.
Thanks for spending time with us today. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and remember every small step counts toward your English goals. Until next time, happy learning, everyone.
Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.